Hi everyone, we're here at Cultivate trade show in Columbus, Ohio, and we're joined by Mr. Gerry Docksteader.
Good evening.
Gerry, please tell us about yourself and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Gerry Docksteader. I've been in the horticultural industry for 30 plus years. Most recently, I have my own company, retired from where I was working, and started our own organization. I'm also a board member for American Hort, and in that role of American Hort, we reach out to the horticultural industry, and both from a manufacturer's point of view, a grower's point of view, and a retail customer point of view, and try and bring the industry together so that we can find the most effective, high production, and cost-effective means of producing nursery plants, greenhouse plants, and for the landscape trade in the nursery industry.
Tell us a little bit about the Cultivate 22 show. I know you mentioned earlier that we might have set some new records this year.
Like every other trade show in the world, but specifically in North America, numbers have gone down through the COVID period, and we've worked very hard as an industry, but also as an organization of American Hort, and we have again sold out the trade show completely, and we're looking at having in excess of 10,000 people attend the trade show. And that will be both a combination of manufacturers, people supplying equipment to the industry, growers in the greenhouse trade, growers in the nursery trade, and most importantly, retail customers that would attend that. So it's a very key part of the horticulture industry. So.
Amazing. Well, congratulations to American Hort and Cultivate for setting a new record this year. Why is it important for a company like CO2 GRO to be attending a show such as Cultivate?
Well, I think CO2 GRO in particular, and other companies like yours that are bringing a new technology in, gives you a global opportunity to show your product off. I think that's the most important thing. There are growers, small ones, large ones, that come to the show that are looking for new technology to provide them a higher yield of product. And what CO2 does, and the CO2 GRO system does, is it gives us a higher biomass yield. And I think those are very, very important things that customers are looking for. They get a higher yield of product, reduces their cost, increases their margin, and allows them to continue growing their business, which is absolutely key.
Absolutely, especially in today's economic environment.
Absolutely.
Where do you see a company like CO2 GRO going, say in the next 3 to 4 or 5 years?
I think as CO2 GRO continues to be exposed to the industry so that people can see that value, I think it'll grow hugely. And by hugely, I'm looking at percentages probably in doubling in its volume of sales. What we've seen today, what I've observed, is particularly new operations coming in where they can bring it in and put it in as part of their capital investment. So I think those are our first customers that you're targeting on. But I also see as other people are exposed to the technology, as we can get testimonials from those new customers, traditional growing facilities will add CO2 GRO as a system. Particularly greenhouses, but I think also other technologies in the nursery industry, for example. So if you want to grow, the growing of a finished shrub would be accelerated by have that technology in the greenhouse side of it when you're just propagating the plant. It would be excellent.
Absolutely, totally agree. And I think we had an excellent day yesterday on Sunday, and we're looking forward to having an even better day today on Monday, and halfway through tomorrow, Tuesday. Yep. Gerry, thanks you so much for your time and your interest in working with CO2 GRO.
My pleasure.
All the best for the rest of the year.
I want to thank CO2 for attending. I think what you're bringing is a technology that is extremely complementary to the industry. So thank you.
Great. Cheers.
Yes.